We have to make Trump's capture of TikTok backfire on him. So Trump has captured TikTok, as we saw happen with his ban that he threatened. And then Trump marked TikTok safe from Trump by extending their time. And then people have to try to rub it in your face like we owe something to Trump to have TikTok, which is the opposite of the truth, because of course he was the threat in the first place. While he has TikTok captured, we can use that against him, though. From the book TikTok of Oz from 1914, and the Oz books all prophesy future things, but the book TikTok of Oz from 1914, TikTok is taken captive by the bad guys. The bad guys throw him down a well. So we're surely in that stage right now where TikTok has been thrown down a well. But while he's in the well, we can use this situation to our advantage, make it backfire on Trump, aka Krasnov. While he's TikTok of Krasnov, we can turn it against him. And when we rescue TikTok from the well, we should also plan on rescuing TikTok from the clutches of Krasnov. And when we rescue TikTok from the well, then in the story, TikTok helps stop war and end all war. So we should do that with the help of TikTok, which is why they've been hiding TikTok's true identity from you the whole time. But one of the ways we can do this, I noticed, by doing a stitch. I was stitching my friend Satire Now's content and stitching a news video where some awesome American heroes at a town hall meeting in Iowa were challenging Chuck Grassley, Senator Grassley, saying, why haven't you brought Abrego Garcia home? Why not? And the Supreme Court said you should do it. And, challenging him really well and getting it all on camera. And we should be making that happen in every way possible. But I was stitching that video, and TikTok was, of course, only letting the stitches get 2-3 views or 0 views. Now, one of the things I've been doing, because I have my YouTube channel, Puffin, as well, I've been moving my TikTok content to YouTube. And so I've been doing that because of the threats to TikTok. So this is one way it's backfiring on them, is getting more on my YouTube channel. And when they actually do suppress TikTok, my YouTube channel blows up because it gets so many views, so much attention, because everybody's been on TikTok this whole time. So that's going to backfire on them in a major way if they ever end up doing it for a sustained period of time. Hopefully they won't, but even more hopefully we'll reclaim TikTok from the clutches of Krasnov. Now, what I noticed when I stitched that video of the American heroes challenging Senator Grassley is that those stitches only got 2-3 views or 0 views. But when I made a copy and put it on YouTube, and then put that copy back on TikTok without the same filters and associations, the connection to MSNBC, they got, dozens, hundreds of views, like my other videos lately have been doing. Now, I stitched my friend Satire Now's video. It got 2 views. I placed a copy right after it. Maybe somewhat similar, different keywords, but 55 views on the copy. So I think it has something to do with stitches, when, not to say don't stitch things, but just to say when you're a revolutionary, when you stitch things, it might actually bring the views of the original down. It might not increase the views like you would expect it to. Just like when you comment, it might not increase the views like it would expect it to. I was reminded of a Fashbook post back when I was on Fashbook, and there was a Joe Biden Move On campaign ad in 2019, 2020, I think it was 2020. And I commented on it and noticed that no one else was commenting. I noticed that when I left a few comments, it was like they stopped showing it to anyone else. I think I've had that type of algorithm for a long time, which is one reason you might want to be interested in aggressively seeking out and looking through my content and engaging with it, because it's been suppressed. Now, that reminds me of another little trick I thought of. When you are looking at people's content, which we need to do, we need to go to each other's profiles and look at their other videos, because TikTok's not going to be as friendly as it used to be when it was TikTok of Oz, when it was our good friend TikTok, the Mechanical Man of Oz. TikTok's not going to be like that, doing all our work for us and showing us all these videos. We have to dig them up and find them from each other. And sometimes it might pay dividends, or pay off. Sorry, it might pay off to pay attention to those videos that only have 1 or 2 views or 0 views. See what they're trying to hold back. Anyway, those are some of my tips for the day. But basically, look for other people's content, stitch things, but also make copies and pay attention to the differences. Post things with different combinations of hashtags or no hashtags, and pay attention to the differences, and report back on everything to let everybody else know what the best things we can do to overcome, circumvent, or make their capture of TikTok backfire on them. And just making the extra copies of the videos for other platforms is already one way it's going to backfire on them. So I encourage you to do that as well. And to save other people's videos from TikTok, I use the hashtag TikTok on YouTube. And other hashtags I like to use, Fairy Liberation Front, TikTok of Oz, and the Pillow Revolution, and the Peace Pipe Party, and the Church of Judas. So, and Unicopia, the true unicorn religion. So anyway, hope all those will help you, and love you. See you soon.